Alright, I don't know if this is going to work, but a lot of my projects start out like that. This is another one of those neck fans my wife likes. So this is one of the new ones, and it's probably not going to zoom in there, but this is one of the USB, I have no clue what letter it is, but there's supposed to be a little tab that's raised up from the bottom, and it has up, tilted, across, tilted, down connectors. I don't know what connector that is. But in any case, one of the times, unlike all the other fans, this one is 180 degrees in the fan for some reason. So when she plugged it in like normal, one of the times it sort of screwed up the little tab. The little tabs where the little power pieces are, so it no longer charges. However, this one does still have good sturdy arms on it. So the only thing wrong with it is the little charge connector. I have other old, and it even turns on, how about that? I have other old fans that have since broken, and I have super glued that are completely wobbly. They still work, but the ends are completely wobbly when you try and wear it. But they have good charger ends, so I don't know if it's going to work. But I have a heat gun, one of those Wagner Furno 750 dialable temperature heat guns, and I'm going to, because I know these are glued together, I'm going to start with the lower temps and then slowly move up and see if I can get this glue to release. A lot of the glues are thermo type glues. Well, not all, but some. So sometimes the glues will just release at like 150, 200 degrees. They'll release. Well, that means I should be able to get this inside bits out, and I don't know if it's going to be the same inside bits as in this one. But if I can get the donor piece out of here, I can make this fan work again. And like I said, these are still nice and stiff. So that's the plan. See if the heat gun can deglue this one. I guess I should start on this one, because if I can't deglue this one, then yeah, I don't know. Deglue one or the other or both and try and get the guts out and swap things around. Alright, first I tried heat gun on the one, and it turns out that was not working for a reason. Well, one, the heat gun took a while to heat up, but also the first one had mechanical fasteners. The second one did have glue, so the idea was okay, but yeah, I finally it just wasn't doing anything. And the reason was, it was mechanical fasteners. And I did put a screwdriver in the USB port there, but the USB port was screwed up. That's the whole reason we're doing this, so it didn't damage anything. And I wasn't digging in the USB port, I was just trying to do plastic. And yeah, the heat gun was not doing a thing to that one, because mechanical fasteners, which I didn't figure out till afterwards. But then it made sense. And then this one did have glue, so I do think that may have helped a little bit. But I eventually gave up and just crunched the glue with the pliers, and it came apart. So, yeah. That's alright. I needed 2 screwdrivers, because fingers get painful after a while for going in like that between plastic bits. But eventually I got the glue open and it was all good. I don't think this is going to work. The reason being, the new boards that they have, and this would be a complete board swap, not a component replacement. I can't do micro soldering. I don't have the tools. I don't have the setup. Yeah, I can't do micro soldering to just replace this connector on the board. Some people I'm sure can, but I'm not one of those people. But you can look and see the inside of the connector is all mangled. And on the other one where it still works, assuming I can get the light right, you can sort of see there's a little black finger tab, whatever in there, that does not look mangled. That's the connector that works. The problem being, this board is very long and skinny because they ran down the end of the fan. This board, they have all the stuff right in the very top, and then from here down is flexible, whereas the other one, it's solid clear to here. So there's nowhere to put the donor board in this unit unless it hits the battery and such, and I don't want to mess that up because, yeah, I don't know that that's going to work anyway. I may still poke at it and see if I can get it to plug in, but I don't think it's going to fit inside the case. Either way, there's no way. Even if it fit in the case, here's the problem. This connector would have to go in that spot because, and of course that's going to be a pain because of course it's going to be a pain. So this is the spot in this fan that I needed the new connector in, of where the connector comes out. This board, in order to do that, would have to have the board, or I should say this fan end board would have to be here. Well, that's where the battery is, so there's no way to get the replacement board in there, and it would have to be a component swap, and I don't know if this is going to work, but you can sort of see on the back of that connector, maybe, there are solder lines along the back of that connector of where it connects the pieces inside the connector to the board. I do not have skills to solder that correctly. And this one's even worse because it's a tiny board with all the stuff crunched up together. But it still has the same thing. There's a bunch of solder. See, can I hold it this way? Yeah, you can kind of see down there. Sort of. Those little silver lines coming out from the back of the connector attaching to the board are soldered in. So, yeah, that's fine. At least now I know that's not a possible fix. Oh well. Oh, and I guess one other thing I should cover. There wasn't glue, so the heat gun was a waste. That's why it didn't seem to do much. Turns out there's little plastic clips that, of course, break off. But there was one there, one here, here, and here. Let's see. Oh, there you can see. There you can see one that did not break yet. So that's how these are held together, at least the newer ones. I think, actually this one might, I was wrong. The older style did have, I think, glue along, because that does not look to have tabs. So the old style, it had glue. The new style, it had clips. So I guess if I had two of them of the old style, the heat gun might have worked. But the new one, it was just plastic clips, and the new one was the one I was trying to fix. So, oh well. If I was able to get the new board and whatnot, and so the battery does come out, but all of the fan and light pieces are soldered into the board, so I would have had to desolder and resolder these connectors for the fan and lights back to the board if I had a donor board, so that's more work than it's worth. But now I know.